Walking a better path. I think any path that someone goes on in life, seeking out to be a better person, walking a more God-realized life, letting go of all your life's issues, wanting to be a better person, wanting to be there for your friends and family as a better person, be the best that you can be for them, being there for your community and the surrounding communities, and to do good things in life, and to be there for charitable deeds and help with various causes, and try and give back in life. I think anything that is there for that is worth setting aside anything you might learn in negative videos. They're out there on Masonry, just totally slamming him. It's worth looking into for yourself. It's worth looking up what Masonry has done for your community, if you don't know already. If you don't know anything about what they've done for your area, and you know that there's a lodge or something in your area, look them up. Find out all the things that has been done for your community alone by them. Doesn't hurt to ask. I think anything that helps you along the way to becoming a better person is worth it. I think the things already that I've covered with you about Masonry alone, just teaching you to be a better person and walk a better path, and let go of all your life's dramas and hurts, and all you can do is just be better than you were the day before. It's something I'm proud of. I know that I've said before, everyone that I know in Masonry that has been there for me, I love them. I'll always be there for them because they were there for me. And that means a lot to me when you don't have all that many quality people, let alone people in your life anymore, like you used to think you had, and you never did. I may not be the most educated of, and I'm definitely not, the highest of. I don't know everything. I haven't done a pendant body. But what I know, and what I've read to you, it really does help you on your path to being a better person than you were the day before. That's worth it. And you don't have to find that in Masonry yourself if you don't want to be a Mason. But really look up all the, the good things that have been done just in your area alone, if you know you have a lodge in your area. Don't read into all the drama and negativity that you see in videos or on, anywhere online, because there's a lot of slam. Go and ask for yourself. I've read a lot of materials in my life because that's what I like doing. and I've always done. But the way I'm finding of living a better path is just coming from Masonry. While I'm also reading still other materials, Masonry's helping me the most to just remember to be a better person, do the right thing, blah, 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 you know? Everything else is just a lot of stuff that you read. Like, I have issues with some of the other material and the way that other people interpret it. That whole, like, forsaking of all others and, some of the things that have gone on under umbrella of some of the popular religion, and this isn't even about religion, but it just makes me look at them a little funny, and like, I don't care for the way Christianity came about and the way that they, enforced people to convert into was a little messed up. But I think all of the religious materials, really, they're more or less like poetry, or, that you have to break down, or, a lot of mumbo jumbo crap. Cute stories. But nothing really tells you flat out, this is, something you can apply to your life. It represents this. And you apply that to yourself. Like Masonry does. All along the way, reading other materials and still wanting to learn more. I want to learn all the things that I can in life, not just things on materials that are like historical. But those are the types of things that I enjoy. I've said that I want to maintain my sense of connection and, like, just keep all that as pure as possible to my Creator. I've been dead before, and I know a lot of things in books are just books. And they don't even cover the reality of the way it is. But I also know that, there are other things mentioned in those texts that are in a way real. I'd like to ask anyone and everyone, what is the most enlightened piece of material you've ever read? If I have not read it, I'd like to. I'd like to read every single thing I can on this planet, that's enlightened. But really nothing cut and simple and dry, like being a better person, than you'll find in Masonry. And it's not about a religion, though it does have religious or over or undertoning, which is That's cool. It's going back to the Bible, I get it, and I do have, some issues in the way that whole thing came about. Um, but it's a nice story. Some of the things are real, as we know, other things are still storyline. But in the end, it really is like just a nice story that you translate into your life and into being, a little better person. But like, where are you gonna get in a Bible about, the whole pillars and man? Not outside of Masonry. And it's a little more realistic as to things than you'll find in religious texts. And it means a lot to me. And they're not forcing me into thinking anything, as far as I need to be Christian or Catholic and I need to hate other people for what they're not or whatever, like some of the religions are, the whole forsake all other kind of crap. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what religious background or anything. You can be whatever you want, man. It's about taking these tools and applying them to yourself and being a better person and walking a better path in life and being there for your family and being there for your friends and, your community and outward. Just being the best you can be in your lifetime. How could anyone not like that? How could anyone think anything negative about Masons? I don't know. But I really want to know, when it comes to walking a better path, what is the most enlightened material you've ever read in your life? Please let me know what that is. Because if I haven't read it, I would really like to. I think anything that you can do or read in that way to be a better person, walking a more God-realized life, It doesn't matter what religion it is. Whatever works, And if it's good material, it's good material. It doesn't matter what language it's in. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day or a fantastic evening. Take a few moments out of your time just to enjoy life. Enjoy the now. Enjoy what you have around you, the people that are around you. One of the things I really like to do, and I don't do it often, or as often enough, I do like to tell those that I love that I love them. I don't want to turn it into an awkward moment like telling them, look, dude, I think you're awesome as hell, blah, 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 because those are deep moments, and nobody really likes to have deep moments. But if it's been a long time since you told someone you loved them, or you cared, or even why, do it. It'll make you feel better. It'll make them feel better. And sit down and think about all the things that you're grateful for. If you can write a list of all the things you're grateful for, and you can take maybe 5 minutes just to do that, while you're listening to some of your favorite music, sipping on a cup of coffee, tea, whatever it is, soaking in the tub, It's one of my favorite things. I like to rock out in the tub. You know? I love being in the water. As long as it's warm water. Music, movies, playing guitar. Do something that makes you feel good. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Who cares what they think? In the end, your life is your life. You're gonna die at some point. But along the way, are those people all about your experience? They don't need to dictate your experience, and you don't need to conform your thoughts and your ideas and opinions and like, you don't need to model your life after anyone but you. You need to be yourself. Enjoy your life. In the couple of moments you take to really rock out and have a good time or whatever, just to enjoy your night tonight or your day today, just a couple of minutes alone, thinking about all the things that you're grateful for. Notice how you feel. Just take 5 minutes. If you can do it longer, do it longer. But notice how you felt beforehand, and then how you do after. There's a difference, because what you're doing is focusing on positivity, good things, blessings, things you love and care about. Listening to some of your favorite music, it feels good. When you're doing things in a positive momentum versus a negative momentum, even for just 5 minutes, dude, notice the difference of before and after. Now, if you can spend more of your day doing that, and less of your time doing other things that are irritable, that you don't want to do, you don't want to deal with, life just kind of feels better. Let go of all the negativities, the thoughts you have surrounding them, and the people in your life that you don't really care for, that have done you wrong or whatever. There's more to your life story than just some of the negative dramas that are going on. You're more than that, and you're better than that. And you can walk a better path in life. You can be a better person in life. You don't need to come to Masonry to do it. You can do it all on your own. But I like going through Masonry, being a Mason. They have helped me do more charitable things than I've, been able to do on my own. It's easier route for me to do those. Like, I don't really know if I could just walk into a VA hospital with a sack of fruits, and be like, here, I'd like to pass all these out, But I know in Masonry I can. Things like that. I'm able to do more in that area of life. And that's what I like to do. Now, I do kind of shy away a lot with going to a stated meeting myself, just because I have food allergies. And on top of that, I do prefer to live a vegan life. Borderline lately in the last year. But hanging out with boys that I've known and I've been able to hang out with that are Masons as well, we're on a deeper level. We're brothers, that hang out. That means a lot to me. I wouldn't get that in any other type of religious affiliation. It's not a religion, like I've said, but, it is walking a better path, and that does kind of fall under religion. You don't have to do it. But don't buy into all the negativity. Because where there's positivity, there's going to be a lot of negativity surrounding it. It's like that for everything. Like every entertainer. For everyone that builds them up, there's people that tear them down. I know that one real well. But what is the most enlightened material that you've ever read? Please let me know. And I'd like to read that for myself. Now, I am currently reading the Gita and the Tao. Once I'm done with Tao, I'll begin reading the Gita for you. I think that's cool. I really like both of them. And I hope you'll enjoy them. I'd like to get my hands on other things, and read for you. Like I said, it's back in LA, and I'll be there shortly, but I'd like to read the Masonic Bible to you. I think that would, be real nice. Especially to have later on in my life that I can watch these. Maybe I can keep learning more. I know the Tao and the Gita are the Bhagavad Gita, those two, along with my Masonic Bible. I'd like to carry those the rest of my life. Now, if I can get my hands on other things, I'd like to read those too. But I know those three I'll carry with me the rest of my life. And also, I do have the one that my coach gave me. And I'd like to carry that for the rest of my life. My Masonic coach really does mean the world to me. He's a good guy. Have a good time tonight.